Okay, welcome in. Welcome in. We're doing a weird fractured stream today. So I've got an obligation to do around lunchtime. So I'll play this, stop, and then I'll edit early and do a short rather than like after stream tonight. I'll do it after this first stream. Then I'll do my appointment. And then I'll come back and I'll do a late stream today. So I'm going to get the same amount of stream hours in today. I just will have it spread out over the day instead. Normally, I just go straight 9 to 5, 9:50 to 5, or later, and then I'll do my short, and then have everything done by 7. Then I eat dinner, and then I do my review editing after that. But today, I'm gonna have to mix it up in order to get it all in. So, I didn't want to play Elden Ring for like 2 hours. And so instead, I decided to try out a demo I've had my eye on for a game that's still to be announced. That looks really fun. It's a survival horror Resident Evil clone, but it's like 2D. So I'm happy to see that there's already controller support for it. New Game. New Game. Hello, I'm Claire Redfield. Oh snap, we're going right in. Oh, I love this. If you ever want to grab my attention, throwing me in without any words or cutscenes is exactly how to do it. Let's see what buttons we got. Always got to do the gamer test. What buttons do what? House, door. Probably a boathouse, dock house. Ah, so A does something. My baby, what have they done to you? Jesus. If you thought this wasn't going to be grim looking just because it's a 2D sprite, you got another thing coming. Oh no. I knew you couldn't take care of her. I did! How many people do you have to kill? It wasn't my fault. Get out of my face! Is this like a. Is this like an aberration, like my own guilt weighing on me, manifesting physically, or is this something that I'm actually witnessing naturally? Sewer hatch? I don't know many dock houses that are attached to the sewer. That's a very strange thing. But far be it from me to staunch the creative juices of another artist. I'm fucked. Oh, it's you. Could have at least said sorry. He would have gotten to you anyway. You didn't know that, and you still hurt us so much. I didn't mean to. It was necessary. I mean, if he was a zombie, which I think this game's about zombies, if he was a zombie, like, there's nothing you can do. You just gotta put him down. I'm not saying that it isn't gonna be hard for, like, it isn't gonna be hard for people if you, have to, like, put down your dad or mom or something. But, like, nonetheless, like, that's not your loved one anymore, dog. Didn't we cover this in Zombie 101? Oh my god. We shouldn't have trusted her. You led them to us. Murderer. Anyone who sees her, stay away. She's a greedy murderer. So many people died. It's all your fault. Oh, I wonder if I was like part of a safe house. Oh my god. And the safe house got attacked. Maybe this isn't about zombies. Fuck off! All these sins and you've still lost. Yikes. Oh, I just now noticed the moon. Oh, I get cake? I don't know if I want blood cake in this van. It's like the Balit from Berserk. I kind of like that. Boyd's. Kitty. Orange kitty. All my cats are either dusty calicos or gray. We've got two cream calicos who are both Siamese. And I've got two gray tabbies. They all have personalities and attitudes. People lived that high? Yep, in the cities. They were much taller buildings. What did you call them? Skyscrapers, honey. I'd love to be a skyscraper. This is strange. So, like, the apocalypse has been going on for so long that the idea of knowing what a skyscraper is like past knowledge, right? But yet we still have like modern day clothes and patterns. Like we would be wearing like hand woven linens by now because we would have worn through all the clothes. And no one's developing modern day clothes anymore. Whatever. That's not a knock. I'm just trying to immerse myself. No, no, no. Skyscrapers are buildings. And the people in them? Did they have a name? Residents? Boring. I'd call them high riders. Sky hires? I don't know how I messed that up. Well, people getting sky high on fairy dust, just say cocaine. That's exactly what you drove us out of the cities. Oops, didn't know what it meant. Got it. Oh, I see, I see. Never mind. She was little when the apocalypse started. I take back all my earlier commentary. I thought I was supposed to be the little girl kicking her feet. You always say that, and then nothing happens. Yeah, well, we have to keep moving to survive. This is a lot more scripted than I thought it was going to be. Maybe she's not. Or maybe, I don't know. I want to take this. It's just old propaganda. A birthday cake must have been so cool. Trust me, you wouldn't want to taste it. These were fairy dust tubes, remember? What does that mean? It's just a picture. Are we trying to, like, set up terminology for this game world? Okay, what do we have here? Ooh, don't kick your daughter. Ah, okay. So you kind of do like the ZombiU thing where, excuse me, um, entering your inventory doesn't pause the game. A trusty handgun. It's a bit worn from frequent use, but it still hasn't failed me yet. Colts are a good one. I actually have a 1911, and I like it very much. Oh, okay. I don't notes. Look for electric parts in the wind turbine. Ah, so that's what we're doing. Whoops. Okay, so I got a kick. Ladder. Oh. Maybe at least some animation for a room transition here. Like, even if it only lasts for, like, literally 1.5 seconds or, like, 2 seconds. Like, showing you turn around and, like, attaching yourself to the ladder would be kind of nice. And then, if you want to start here with just being at the floor, that's fine. And also maybe, like, a fade to black or something. So something so stark as like a blink of an eye and you're like already there is kind of dramatic. A kitty! No, no, back off. It could have rabies. Oh, that's fair. Meow. Oh, Mr. Puss. I don't know about that one. Correct. Who? That cat would also run away. Strays aren't going to hang around people unless they're like super starved or they weren't born in a strayhood. I don't know what you call strayhood. That ain't that the truth. We can't help every living being. There we go. Could be people nearby. You mean bad people? Yeah. Is there like a... Oh, I can't go that way. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to see if there's like a sprint button. Ooh, what's this? Tension. Make it work or make do. The cavalry isn't coming and the store shelves are bare. If you want to see tomorrow, stop looking for new and start looking for useful. A handful of scrap and a little ingenuity can mean the difference between a funeral and a fighting chance. Keep your eyes on the ground. One man's trash is your next full magazine or your final stitch. Ah. Scrap and glue makes a baseball bat? That's kind of strange. Duct tape and glue makes bandages. Scrap and duct tape make bullets, I think, is what they're trying to sell me here. At least it's fun. Don't let them get close. If you can feel their breath, you've waited too long. Throw your weight into it and shove them back. In close quarters, grab something heavy and swing with everything you've got. Flesh fails, but wood and steel endure. Keep your distance, hold the line. Left bumper to kick, left T to hit. Why am I having hit? Huh. I don't know what left trigger is supposed to do, but it didn't work for me. Ooh, a spiked cudgel. Okay. Well, maybe. Oh, okay. So you've got. Oh, I see. So you have a kick, and then you have your melee tied to left trigger. Well, left bumper is kick, baseball bat is left trigger, and then when you're ready to aim your gun, you have to use your D-pad. Then you can walk a little bit. And I imagine right triggers shoot, but I don't want to waste any bullets. Whoa, what's this? Regents. Oh, wait. What were my... That's annoying. I wish, like, so in the main game, when this comes out, if you read a poster with, like, schematics on it, have it go into your notes at least. Like, I guess you could make someone write it down, but this doesn't feel like the kind of game where you need to take your own personalized notes in real life. It would just feel better if you could, like, go in here and look at past things that you like, or give me the option to, like, hit a button to add it to my notes. Like, if I think this is important, I could hit a button, and then now I can always pull this up. So let me take a look here. I got glue. Is that all I have? And maybe what I'm saying is pointless now. Combined. Maybe I'm just thinking ahead too soon. You never know. Nothing. Oh, God. That looks like the kind of thing I don't want to mess with. What is this? The plant? Whoa, stay where you are. But you said it couldn't grow like that. It couldn't. Seems like it mutated. The berries on this one are much bigger. What do we do? Same old thing? I don't know what that means. Smack it? Filthy weed. Filthy habits. Ew. Is the juice dangerous? As long as it doesn't get in your mouth. Okay. What about your eyes? What about your nose or ears? This is a very scripted tutorial that I think is going to end with, can I please go with you? Out of the question. You know what the plant means. Dusters? Exactly. You always say that. You always say they could be out here. And then we never see any. Honey, we haven't seen a green crop in months. Ugh, I forgot my train of thought. I think it's interesting that I hit I hit something once and I've lost that much durability on my cudgel already. Please, it's my birthday. And you're really pushing it. You must stay here. Come on, get in. I do like what they've done to the camper. Like, they've really min-maxed it into, like, this home. Maybe draw the huge berry plant. Maybe I'll draw you. With a big key to lock me up forever. Okay, sure. Catherine, you there? Rashid, did you read? Copy, copy. You got the converter? Roger that. What's the next step? Find the key cards. Apply the converter, open the vault. Wait. How many key cards? A couple? The guys I sent already had them. Just find their stuff. So if I get the thing, the one in the vault, we have a deal? Absolutely. Should be easy. Saw a geen crop there. Or saw a geen crop here. Really? Might be some surprises. You'll manage. Will I? As always. Good luck. Over and out. I take back dropping me in and throwing me around without a tutorial. This is heavily scripted and no longer my initial thought. Under no circumstances, young lady. I'll be back. How do you get up top? There's no ladder. I like the visual. I also like that you don't have to worry about car batteries. Will you wish me luck? There's no luck, Mom. Just preparation. That's what you always say. She got me. Alright, let me out of here. I would also look for like a typeface that fits pixel art better, personally. But that's just me. Maybe other people don't feel the same. Ooh. So we're finally getting to, never mind, diverge. At least they gave me the idea that there can be branching paths. Oh, fuck. I knew it. Sounds like a zombie to me. Pow! Shouldn't be any tubes for me here. Let's see what this poster's all about. Keep your weapon clean and close at hand. Aim true. Survival isn't about how many rounds you fire, but how many you land. If you aren't sure of the hit, don't waste a shot. Aim at the gun, fire the shot, RB to reload. I don't have any spare bulettos, so we ain't reloading, fam. Why am I already injured? I didn't think I took a hit. Ooh. There's a drawer. Nothing. Loot. Ooh, okay. A real 1911, I think, only holds 7 rounds. Unless you put one in the chamber. I guess I technically would have one in the chamber since I just fired it. Your hand... Feed. Doomed the world. Oh, I see. Your hands feed the world, but someone scrawled out feed and put doomed. I don't know if you need text there. I think if you like actually wrote it down, people might get it. Where is this going? Oh, I can loot this. Metal box. Nice. Okay, but how do I... Oops. How do we make more bullets? Ah, okay. So the notes I said earlier aren't necessary anymore. Because it kind of tells you what you can craft with certain things now. How many bullets can my gun hold? Okay, 8, so 8's the max. Okay. I'm not gonna... I'll forgive it then. I'm not gonna go too hard. Rats! A rusty door, yes. Ooh, a locker. Let's... So one thing you want to do is make sure the room's empty before you start rifling through stuff. Pitted key. Oh, interesting. That's very Resident Evil. Newspaper. The Midwest Sentinel. Farmers protest Geen crop expansion. Several local farmers have voiced concerns over Dust Tech's campaign to replace all traditional fields with Geen crops for swifter fairy dust production. At a rally outside the county courthouse, they called the new plants unnatural and warned the government against betting the state's food supply on them. We planted those bushes, said Farmer Cliff Hargrove of Red Willow. Each time they came up different, some twisted, some oozing slime. That's an abomination. Dust Tech founder Aaron Dusk dismissed the protests in a press statement. Progress is always met with resistance from those unwilling to adapt. The truth is simple. Geen crops can feed millions, while a few backwards voices cling to the past. We are building the future. This kind of sounds like the arguments about AI, which I just saw another one today. Scrolling through when I woke up. That's funny. Locker? Aw. Well, I got something. I don't think I have anything to craft. No. Oh my god, my spike cudgel's dying. Let's check out this rusty door. Rusty door locked. Well, that's fine. I got a pitted key. Oh boy. Let's shoot this one. Ooh, he got me anyways. How many of you are there here? Alright, so like I said, check the room before you start looting. I wouldn't mind a sprint button. Like, I realize that you're doing a light jog, but I think ooh, didn't mean to do that. I had no idea why it would let me use a bandage. That's kind of a bummer. Nothing. Hey, scraps. I think glue and scraps will let me make another cudgel. Oh, I can move that. I don't think I want to move it yet. Let's take a look. Oh, my shit's broke. Anyways, let's... Oh, that's for bullets. Interesting. Well, I guess I'll need them. Here we go. Huh. Move? Let's move. Oh, I gotta hold. Oh, interesting. I would have a move animation, which is probably in the works, but still. Ooh, notes updated, huh? Yeah, let's check this can. Nice. Okay, so bindings and scrap. Yeah, we need another cudgel. Excuse me. Although I don't like that your melee implements dwindle faster than the ammo in your gun. That doesn't make any sense. You would want to conserve ammo more because it would be more finite than swinging your baseball bat. Like, I can understand a bat breaking, like a wooden bat over time. Like, if you're clacking heads enough, things will get bad quick. With a baseball bat, but like, it would still outlast a magazine. Like, it would still last more than like firing your gun a few times. Notes. Let's check my notes. Delivery for Rashid. Locate the warehouse. Okay. Well, I still wish there was a run. It's kind of nice, though. I enjoy the vibes, even though I'm, like, clearly in a tutorial. What is this? Stairs? Or door? Oh, God. Got him. Take that. Don't touch me. Let's fuck it. Shutter gate? Try to get to the vault 2. Fuse box. Oh. I wasn't expecting that. They tried to get to the vault 2. Interesting. I wonder what's in that vault. There's like a second layer up top. I wonder if that's something I'm going to be able to get to. In the meantime, let's reload. And then, let's see, what was... Ah, yes. Okay, so I've got decent scrap now. So I guess we have to go to the basement. Take that! Ooh, I wasn't expecting that to be so inaccurate. Headshot! A ladder? Oh, okay. A wooden box. Interesting. I like that. It's very Last of Us. It was too loud. A drawer. Let's check the drawer. Nothing. In this instance, obviously you would want to see an animation of them going up the ladder the whole time. I would make it kind of snappy, because you don't want like people's attentions to wane, but still, like it looks better than teleporting. Again, these are all things that are probably being in the works anyways, so I'm not gonna knock it too hard. Okay, let's wait until old boy is there. No, stop. Don't move. Handle. That looks like the vault. Let's check this fuse box. Scraps. I don't mind that. What do we got here? Drawer? Nothing. Ladder. Door. Something tells me the handle's not going to be very good. I do think a sprint button would be nice. Oh, hold. Oh. I thought it was like a handle for a door, like a submarine door or something like that. What do we got here? Metal box? Nothing. Another door. I think a sprint button would be nice. Like a light jog is fine, but there will be times where you would like to sprint. Let's see. Yeah, let's make some more bullets before we go in here. Interesting. I wonder if I shoot this. Nope. Okay, well, we found out. So like when you're searching containers, I understand like the arcadiness of wanting to have that be snappy and you just get the items over with right away. But you've already built this like system where like even checking your inventory can be hostile to yourself. And so like looting a box, I think, should also work this way. Like you should be able to go in and you should be able to see what's in there. And then select it and take it and then back out of the box, the loot container, even if it's empty. You go in, it'll just have like the words empty. Or you could also like have throwaway stuff that's not collectible, like junk. So you go in there and it's like wads of paper and paper clips or whatever. Like it'll just say junk, and then you could like make 10 different throwaway thumbnails for junk and have them randomly selected. That way it's filled with something, it's just not anything you want. You know what I mean? Oh wait, I already went in this door. I want to go to this other door. I think that would kind of help sell this realism of you scavenging. I'm not sure like the scope of the game or how long it's supposed to be, but like this feels like a game where it could last a while. This is the place. I hope this stuff is still operable. Notes updated. Sorry, I forgot where I go. Delivery for Rashid. Flip chart. What do we got? Switch. Let's check this drawer real quick. Regents sounds great. Note. Excuse me. You decided to dump me or what? I've spent 3 days fixing this shitty old lock and you haven't fetched those key cards for a week. Really? I get that those idiots hid them in all sorts of garbage to guard Dust Tech's dirty secrets, but man, I told Rashid I'm only in for the lock thing. Absolutely no fucking around in those ruins. So I'll be heading out now. Never working with you or him again. I'll find my own way into Sanctuary. Cheers, Silas. Interesting. This looks like the same kind of chest that I moved earlier to find a secret behind. I would also like make this a different chest if it is the one that I was thinking of, because you don't want someone to come over here thinking they can interact with it and they can't. That feels bad. Because normally when someone's like, "Oh my god, I can move this. It's a secret," and then it's absolutely nothing you can play with, it doesn't feel good either. Let's go down this ladder real quick. Wait, never mind. Let me play with the switches. Something tells me the switches aren't going to work right away. And so... definitely no B. D... A is good? What does that mean? I guess throw the switch? Oh. Wow. It's working. Ah. No key items yet. No key items yet. Let's see, what's this? Green key card. Okay, this is the thing. I need 3 more. Oh, okay. So, flip chart. We don't know what C is. A should be green and blue. Aha! B is not blue and not okay. C, I don't think we found a key card for, and then D might be blue. Is that blue or... it's probably blue. It's a different shade of blue, but it's probably blue. So, I'm glad I came back here, because now, obviously, the next area to go to is the ladder. I'm enjoying this, though. This is fun. I don't have any actual complaints. Oh. Interesting. I don't have any actual complaints yet. Oh, I see what's happening. That's why I'm so confused. Because of the teleporting thing. I hit this ladder thinking it went down much farther than it does. And I teleported right here, and I'm like, where am I? Why can I still see the regular upstairs? Anyways. I don't have any actual complaints. Like, a lot of the things that I would complain about are probably things that they're already working on. Minus, like, a few things. I wondered if I turn on the... now that I turn on the power, if I could do something with this room. Or things they're probably already working on. Minus, like, something like a sprint button. Ooh, I don't like that. I can't see a thing. Let's check our notes. Find 4 keycards to open the storage. Look for a light to explore the bottom level. I feel like I've already kind of explored this whole area. So, let's head back. One of the things also I think about it kind of nice is if like areas like repopulated themselves with the undead, because like you definitely would feel comfortable once you cleared an area out, but you wouldn't feel as comfortable, and it would keep the tension if zombies could like pop back in. Now you could only do that scriptedly if you have scripted like supplies. You know what I mean? So like if you can only find supplies for crafting weapons and ammo in the world around you, then there's going to be a finite supply. So you can't randomly have zombies show up. They have to kind of be scripted too. Otherwise, you could end up screwing over your players to a point where they can't fight back. So you kind of have to do one or the other. You know, is there potentially infinite ammo in the game and infinite zombies, or is there scripted events and scripted tension, that kind of thing? Are you back already? No, just checking on you. I'm not a baby. No, but you're my baby. Oh, I kind of figured I'd have a flashlight in this van. We've got everything else, including a chandelier. Drawer? Nothing. So I don't know where to go now. Guess I could go back through the warehouse? What's this? Oh, this was the poster. My bee, my bee. There's a door there. There's a board. Oh, I already looked at the board. Huh. Is this just the end of the demo? If you have qualms about adding a sprint to the game, you could always do like the Elden Ring thing where you have a stamina meter, but unless there's like danger around, then it consumes the meter. So when you're out of combat, you can sprint as much as you want. But when you're in combat, you can only do it for short bursts. That could kind of help bring suspense in, but then when you're like exploring like this and you're trying to find something like a flashlight after exploring everything and having missed something, then being able to sprint would absolutely help you with that endeavor. Oh, Shuttergate. Oh, will this open now? Dang. Huh. Battery bay. Looks like the battery is missing. Rashid's guys left such a mess. Oops. Sorry. I always want to press start to open my inventory. Power the ladder. Look for a light to explore the bottom level. Okay. Empty. So I gotta find a battery then. Huh. Well, I guess back to exploring. I guess there is a little fade to black. Walking. Clearly missed something. Walking. I clearly missed something. Wait, digital display. It says operating. Okay. Note. Already read that. Hold to push. Okay, well that feels bad. Because I definitely tried to push it earlier, which is why I said the whole thing earlier. I don't like scripted progress like that. Like, clearly the developer wanted me to handle all the things first before I was allowed to move that, but I don't like that. Uh, because it led me to believe that I wasn't in the right area, and so I wasted so much time backtracking all over the map because I'd already tried messing with that and I couldn't. The Midwest Sentinel. Strange incidents reported on berry farms. Reports are mounting from Geen Crop Farms about workers behaving erratically after eating the berries. Witnesses say several workers turned aggressive and refused to leave the fields, insisting on continuing their shift despite the harvest being over. Local farmer Cliff Hargrove says, "He's seen it firsthand. A man I grew up with started working the fields. After a week on those berries, he wasn't the same. Wouldn't talk to his family, wouldn't eat anything, just stared at the bushes like they owned him." Dustech founder Aaron Dusk countered with an all too familiar narrative. A handful of lazy farmhands and fearmongers do not outweigh the needs of millions. Period. Local health officials downplayed the incidents, citing heat stress and fatigue. All right, what we got up in here? Drawer? Nothing. Locker? Scraps. Ah, shortcut. What would be especially interesting is if you didn't clear those zombies from here, if they burst through the door there. That would be kind of cool. Door. I think I gotta do this door now. Climb over. Interesting. Oh my god. Trunk. Fuck. Oh. Whew. Thank you. Ah, so now I can put it in that battery bay. Can I drop it real quick? There we go. Alright, let's check the trunk. There's definitely something in here. I need to open it with a key. Let's take the 9mm rounds. Climb over. It'd also be nice if you can get... Fuck. God, it's heavy. Oh. Why does it always have to be heavy? I think it's scripted for if I'm still holding the battery. What do we got here? Hello, Velo, or Veloxa. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Veloxa? How are you doing? If you're interested in Discord, I've got a link on my channel. Otherwise, I can always go in after stream and check you out. Let's see. No items yet. Okay. Battery. Actually, I need to make a cudgel. Yeah. And I need to make some more rounds. There we go. Climb over. Whoops, I did not mean to go through there. I wanted to check this out real quick. Where does the battery bay want me to go? Oh god. Stop that. Bad. So there you go. Someone burst through the shutter. That was actually a nice feature. And it was something I wanted anyways. Oh, God. Down. Bad. Oops. I should reload first. You always want a fresh magazine in your gun. Obviously, that's not anything that's going to be able to happen in real life. Control panel? Ooh, cool. I've never seen a ladder like that in real life, but that's still cool. Poster. This was our reality. This is our reality. I love the fake propaganda. Got a bandage for free. A drawer. What else we got up in here? Flashlight. Perfect. Nice. Great. A working flashlight. And it doesn't seem like it has any... I like that you can aim the flashlight. It doesn't seem like it has any like battery capacity. I don't know if that's something you want in the game or not. I am indifferent on battery capacity. I'm okay with not needing to reload a battery. Only 2 more left. Drawer. But I could also see in a survival horror why that'd be important. Cockpit. Scraps. Note. Command says they're not people anymore. Orders were, as before, to strafe the fields, take out anything moving in them. But that last time I saw their faces right before I pulled the trigger, they looked scared. They looked still human. I signed up to protect people, not mow them down in rows like crops. I can't do this. Maybe I'll just make a pass at low altitude, scare them off. That's all I can live with. If I fail, tell my family I tried to do the right thing. Lieutenant Hayes. Well, Lieutenant Hayes crashed. And, oh, well, hello there, funny fellow. Wow, headshot, huh? I messed that fool up. Let's get some more bullets. Loot. I like that. I was just saying how it'd be nice if you could loot people. They might not have something on them all the time, but it is nice. Because, like, these are, at this point, these are all survivors. These aren't, like, ground zero zombies. So, like, they would have stuff on them. In fact, it would be nice if you had, like, varied models for zombies. And then, like, some have, like, backpacks and stuff. Oh, cake did nothing, huh? Take that. Got him. I wonder if... Are headshots insta-kill? That's my question. Wow, bandage heals a lot. I'm darn near out of cudgel. What did these two do? Oh, bandages. That's right. I'm hoping that I don't need to craft bandages ever. I'd prefer scrap and regents and scrap and bindings just be my replacements for weapons and ammo. I'm actually curious. Hold on. I'm curious what will happen since this isn't like a true save file and this will go away once the game comes out, obviously. What happens if I have a second one? Oh, so you just repair your current one. Okay. That's kind of a bummer. Because then you really want to wait until your cudgel's out to craft it to get the most out of those resources. While we're at it, why don't we head this way and put in that card? So, according to the chart, B is not... So let's try D. Blue. No. Okay. B. No. D? I see. Okay, so you gotta do green and then blue. Ah. Okay, so you have to do... Okay, I get it now. I figure that's kind of how it worked, but... I do like that you, like, move slower while aiming. It's kind of like a nice little simulation of, like, the carefulness it takes to aim with your weapon, with a firearm. Especially a pistol. Long rifles are a little different because you can kind of brace that against your shoulder, so the sights aren't going to move as much because it's not dependent on your wrist. Interesting. There's a door here. I like this a lot, actually. This game has great atmosphere. Sorry, kitty. You scared me. Oh, sorry, I forgot what buttons did what. But I shot at that cat. That's funny. Locker, bandage? Oh, that's perfect. Actually. Drawer, scraps, like that. A dirty bag. Notes. Car keys. Oh, perfect. Okay. Let's... Oh, snap. How many bullets we got? Yeah, let's craft some more ammo. Shit. There we go. So headshots do count. I thought I hit someone in the head earlier and it didn't do anything. Midwest Sentinel. Regional evacuation ordered. Citizens to rally at Dust Tech Complex. The governor's office has ordered a full evacuation of the agricultural belt after violent attacks in Geen crop zones escalated this week. Civilians are directed to the Dust Tech Northern Research Complex, where military escorts will oversee relocation. Excuse me. Tragedy struck during one of the farmer protests. Local residents Cliff Hargrove was killed while trying to pull affected workers away from the berry fields. Oh, that's the farmer. His widow, Elaine Hargrove, spoke through tears. He just wanted to stop them, to bring them home. They tore him apart instead. Someone has to pay for this. Meanwhile, Dust Tech founder Aaron Dusk issued only a brief statement. These so-called incidents are part of a targeted smear campaign against our company. More on that later. And now here we are, full-blown apocalypse. A tied knot, you say? Oh, snap. Okay. Did I not craft ammo? I thought I did. Maybe I never actually got around to it. What's this tied knot do? Oh. Oh, something fell upstairs. Oh, that's that thing! Okay. I know what to do here. So we go up here, and then we go here, and then we find the thing that fell. And if you've noticed, there aren't the sounds of zombies anymore because we killed them down below. A metal cage. So you found all the key cards? Joke's on you. We've destroyed the lock. There's also nothing inside the vault. It's empty. Just leave or face the consequences from the Dust Tech Special Security Unit. You've been warned. One more to go. Yellow key card. Ha! Well, I haven't found them all yet. That's okay. I'm dangerously close. Okay. Hello. See, like, that guy I definitely shot. That guy I definitely shot in the head, and it did nothing that time. I wonder if it's like a chance, like in Resident Evil. Which kind of sucks because you can aim a lot better than in Resident Evil. But whatever. It's not a full release yet. What was this? Loot. Ah, yes. Nice. Okay, you definitely want to see stuff like that. We love looting! Stairs. Let's see. I've got 2 bandages. I should bandage up and see how much. Okay, so it's not a full heal, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's go here. Let's go hit up the car. Is that the warehouse? Oh, it says exit above the door. I'm a simpleton. Trunk. Car keys. Nice. The last one. Now I can breach in. Okay, so it was Violet. I would also like make that Violet. Oh my god. Is this infinitely spawning zombies? Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Oh god. I better run. How do I run? Ah! I'm trying. Whew. Well, that certainly took my resources. I wonder if that's supposed to signify the end of the demo. Okay, so this end card is clearly like a purple color. It's so close to the blue though. And maybe like that's just my colorblind talking. Like I can tell the difference between the two, but I would ramp that up. Or even change violet to yellow. Like if you had blue, green, red, and yellow, there's no way a colorblind person is gonna mix that up. Especially since this is purely visual and not like text-based or contextual. That's just my 2 cents on it, though. So we want to do green, not blue. So let's start with green. We're going to do green. Card slot B is not blue. So we're going to do yellow. Violet's the last one, so this has to be blue. Oh. Interesting. They made it seem like... Oh, they don't know where Violet goes. Okay. Never mind, I misinterpreted that. Okay, so we're going to do green. We're going to do yellow. See, you have a yellow key card. We're going to do violet. And then we're going to do blue. And then we're done. I thought I could kill all the zombies. Otherwise, so I blew out all my ammo. And I, now I don't have any bullets. And you can't stock up on cudgels. Oh, it's a door? Okay, what's in the door? Oh, note. Warehouse access log confidential. Request ID. Theodore Matthews, Research Division Lead, Salt of Earth. Portable agronomic delivery system engineered for nutrient injection. Utilize proprietary dispersal pattern to maximize uptake efficiency. I'm sorry. Too much jargon. Delivered for nutrient injection. So it's saying you need to carry around syringes for nutrients, utilizing a proprietary dispersal pattern to maximize uptakes of efficiency. Sounds like depending on where you inject, you'll get higher results. And so this machine lets you inject in certain spots at certain times to get the best results. Purpose of request. To be used in controlled laboratory trials involving specimen BX9, classified for testing biomass yield amplification. Level 4 clearance approved by Aaron Dusk. Of course it was. What's this package? Okay. This is the thing. Now I can go back. What is it? The package. Okay. It's just a MacGuffin. It's like Pulp Fiction all over again. And I have no ammo. One of the things I hadn't considered is how's my daughter dealing with the fucking hordes of zombies downstairs. Oh, that's nice. I don't have to like... help! Why do you have the cat? Ava, I told you to stay put. I know, but the cat. The cat what? It was sitting there. Okay. Well, keep close. Leave the cat. No! Okay. Go to the camper inside. Go! Whew! So many dusters. How? Mom, please. What were you even thinking? You could have died. Well, I didn't. Yeah, but you could have. Copy, copy. Lots of dusters. And they were tougher. That's really weird. Rashid, listen. We need defenses. We're fine here. Your place might be overrun and then the deal is off. Catherine, just right here. Is it safe? 0 threats. And it will stay that way. Just come. Fine, over and out. We don't need it. We're leaving it. It's non-negotiable. Here's the thing, too, about gas that they don't ever talk about in the zombie apocalypse, is gas has a shelf life. If you don't use it, the fumes will dry up. And then it's unusable. That's why they suggest, like, burning up your mower and then not filling it during the winter season. Because by time spring comes around, your gas isn't good anymore. The least we can do is feed him. Yeah, but now he's an extra mouth to feed, which could come down to your dinner. My God, Ava. It's just a cat. You haven't eaten those bright berries, have you? Animals are smart enough not to. Well, if it did, he'd become a scary duster cat. He'd probably just die. Like kids do. Like women do. This is a tough world. Oh, so it's just male zombies. That's so interesting. Interesting. Look for some food on the shelves. Back there. Oh, now I'm the little girl. Cabinet. Mom? Is there any canned tuna left? No. Only beef and pork. You don't mind meat, do you? Meow meow. To everyone around Clifftown, a boy is missing. Name's Jim. Contact Vera on this frequency. Won't you answer that? Can't help everyone. Yeah, right. Meow. Mom, do you happen to have a knife? Yep, over here. Boop. Thanks. I'm gonna cut myself. Look for a box, please. Which box? Sturdy one. For our device? Why did you take it? So you don't get rid of Mr. Puss while I'm gone. Wow, do you really think I'm that evil? So we keep him? Again, no. Maybe your friend will. No, he won't. Oh, okay. Listen. Please. Where is Rashid? Something tells me he's already been overrun. Yeah. He's in the diner, I think. Hello? Rashid? What's going on? I don't know. No idea. Keep your head down. Yeah, that's what I thought. I've already wishlisted this game, so I don't need to wishlist it again. But this was fun. Some of the critiques I still have is if you want people to not explore too far because it's scripted, consider how you're going to get them to play with the environment after that script is over. If they explore too far and come across an area where they can't progress because they need to make the next scripted story element happen, you need to let them know that an area that they previously explored is now explorable again. That's a huge one. The other thing I think I would add is a sprint option, like I had said earlier. Like I think a sprint option would be really nice, especially if it would like had a like if you had a stamina meter during combat, but then when you're not in combat while you're exploring, you can just infinitely sprint, and it kind of help you like get through areas quicker, especially if you need to like go back to the car or something. I think that would be a nice feature. Um, and then the other one is like I said, treating looting the environment like you would going through your inventory, because you already have the system where like stopping to go in your bag doesn't pause the game, and so you want to make sure you're stocked up on ammunition and cudgels before you potentially get into a gunfight. And there's nothing wrong with that. But then if you go through and you can just like loot stuff carefree as you're traveling, you're kind of, what's the best way to put it? You're kind of like undermining that whole inventory management thing you've got going on with your backpack. It would help build tension if you interact with all lootables the same way you would your backpack. And so I think that would kind of add some element and tension to the game and let the player like handle each new room differently as well as encounters differently. Something a little more dynamic than just like enter a room, loot and shoot, move on. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I also like the puzzle. Clearly the puzzle with the key cards was like an early thing, certainly inspired by Resident Evil, which nothing wrong with that. I think that Resident Evil is a great example of like how to make a good game if you're pulling from that source material. I would want to see different types of puzzles throughout, obviously, and who knows, maybe they're already in the work, but I would certainly double down with that. And then definitely like have like some kind of randomizer for zombies, so that way you're not fighting the same guy over and over again. Red shirt zombie with long hair. But other than that, this was a ton of fun. I'm definitely looking forward to the full release. So with that, I think we're in a perfect place to end the stream. Now I will be back online later tonight. I don't know what time I'll start, but I do want to get the full 8 hours of stream that I normally do. So I will hop back on and I'll play for at least 6 hours when I do. So I might not be done until like 10 or 11 tonight. But other than that, you guys have a good one.